a legal digest here, the bro, Bene Ora, a lawyer, Francis, our free FB solicitors, and a legal digest, bro. You be cheche emremo kwanya be fa so abenya onkrata. Efa immigration home, efa family law home, efa litigation home. O oba okrum ha. Ekwan ben so na be fa so abenya onkrata. Ana wuti UK krum ha woni nkrata. Bomodia na fa wo ho ekohye eye FB solicitors ataban kese no ase. Na se eye asem deba ometimi abomodia agina so. Lawyer ta kan asem bi se yewo ekwan pii a yedinya enkrata ewo krom ha. Nye no nko ane se obewo ba ansa na wenya enkrata. Nti mprempren ya mesre wa bomodia na tapu eye ye TikTok ne so na se wo question so a na wa bomodia a request ada comment section wo na wo de eye wo questions ni nyina ato ho. Yebebusa lawyer na lawyer eyi wano e de ama. FB solicitors there ye de bia no meka kire say ye wa hamamo lawyer Daroma obekire nsem ni nyina mu na ode nokre ni nyina so atudwa e de ni nyina de ama he ene akwantu no sisi mu ayehu uni nkrata ayehu papa ye pam nkofo ye chichi nkofo wo UK ekwan ben na wo so bebon ho adwa unyenya wo nkrata enya hwem hihie na nso ye kire lawyer Francis e wa hamamo lawyer wa ha de ye bekona yama eye lawyer akwaba na eja ono nso e de ensempa ni nyina no e de amaye ewo eye ahase lawyer I think say obem modiana wa request ya mami na eja na say minim ade ya na TikTok for ever so mo kire eto de bi a request eto de bi a one requesting so na udem yupu anyway. Hey, TikTok for munya butreo. Okay. All right, mami invite lawyer bi. Yo. YouTube for nyina ma munyina mo so akwaba. Bomodiana o question a wo bia no lawyer bisa lawyer na lawyer ebeyiwa. Lawyer, apom to say
Yo, oba di Adaroma, senda ene wade ache no. Bibia edane kwanso boko. Ya inchia kese koma ye team for ashefo ewo Dr. Rain TV. Ana ewo me so me platform so say your usual Saturdays 12 to 1 legal digest no a drew on more. Frɛ wo nua ne ka kyerɛ no anaasɛ hyɛ program no ne nkɔ akyi because tem biara yɛde biribi bɛba no na kyɛ sɛ ɛho yɛtwɛn ɛho akadeɛ anaasɛ yɛyi mu asotire nti because of that no yɛpɛ sɛ obiara Ghana ni anaasɛ obiara wɔtie yɛ both English and Twi no yɛde ɛfra na at least omotimi ada ye ho eso. Normally enye immigration pe na FB solicitors ye. Me a make as a friend lawyer Francis. Enye no pen ye. Ye civil litigation. Ye appeals and so ye family law. And ye benefits and so ye housing. And one is a would family employment kakraka and a Ghanaian customary marriage. And also no yedi emu akotene. And a land issues Ghana and also no me amitia my juma or lands commission pay. Any land issues be Ghana a region be which is the 16 regions in Biano. Obe humia met to me advice so no much a kwanya unkrata sem a far land Ghana no etimi edi emu kena. Yo, Dr. Rain, also in chia kese ekomao.
Yo, lawyer. So ya sumu twi ewo eye ahase. Na we de ansana yebekọ yenkomo no ankasa so no. Yebeka kire eye yahwefo se mesem a monkoso ana monfollow lawyer na monfollow me so. na tembia na the legal digest ne ba monsa akabi sanso na mesere se o question bi a mesere wa obomodin a na eja wa obomodin a comment na anaso wa request na wa baba bebie ababusa lawyer o question no ope FB solicitors ye kira kwan a ye nya yira kwan ye wo UK krum ha say na ye wo bro no backing ye address suite ENF the clock house ye to so third floor sanso any postcode ye IG11 8EQ your office telephone numbers no 0208 264 4800 lawyer Francis Awotineni Awuhuni the mobile line 079 4677 2439 abusia so bi frɛ wo so free FB solicitors na o si Tracy Kebima na mesrɛ wa bobodi aka kye ne sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo friend lawyer Francis wɔ ne numbers a mede to dwa bi mu 079 46772439 na wagye nkyerɛ mu sɛ yampa na utie free lawyer ankasa no a na wakɔso nanso wo frɛ na sɛ enye lawyer ka jo sɛ enye nokra na masrɛ wa wabomodi a nipa kro no na eja wadaada no a na yenya ne nsa so ni mu na ednama a police for minchia legend slim buster ene ebusuafo a mo ayina mo hwɛ me mesrɛ mu a mo nkoso na mo tap lawyer akwa ababiem na this week the ensemble na mititi efa de ekoso dual citizenship one hwedi no anya ETA be renounce citizenship afensu so nkofo nso 5 billion no mo de ye adwuma o chichi anom chichi nkofo omani abre papa na kiestama na menim so slow but sure. Oh lawyer seriously omo de fa dagenam ho oh e de afa a friend is saying Kent Irif Thames Smith Belvedere or sit cap kochichi nkofo bebre. What is going on lawyer?
Yo,
But
say don't rain and a tear for near for yeah, I am pa yeah, an Americano BB bana ye beka sebi ebimufa ebimo emfa. Now I am in the past one I walk and yamen America because media my baba na at least most of our people no they don't listen. They take it for granted. They do whatever they want to do. And when it goes wrong, they start looking at trying to find answers. Yo, and you might be a coso ewo UK hanuma. Timbia yehu na ye ka ebi mufa ebi mu emfa. Asema me host airkan Dr. Rain airkan. Eya no krepa. Eya no krepa papa. The rate at which Prime Minister and the Home Secretary omoye adwuma no US dear crown emfa ne ho eyes for emfa wo ho.
Oh, I said they no mo ye ho.
Say no omo bo wo dero but UK there heavy. And I walk no slow but sure. They just read left and right. Timistremo wouldn't krata advice ya me de man say kohun lawyer. Ya wo kwan bebria ye betumi de atena UK ha. And yet traditional ones na obi anim no. There are other ways you did tena krom ha no but one who lawyer na one ka wasema ankyere no ama na fifi mu ankyere o saa kwan na sebe tembia wonama na wudi wuti pimpim and yesi no misremo mamu fanya adwuma. It's about time ye change your attitude and habit. Obi sorry oh na lawyer say we koye ne de no saa obi sorry lawyer you me uncle bi so obeya ma minti akoye dependency ashim na waka me say okay ya ma o say ya ma me certificate of application COA say me fanya adwuma 6 months and I'm say now what beside your ya ma o say after 6 months what next what's up beside say okay decision about what next Maybe there may be fair your year an application in man and or the two speaker. Well, yes, I then I be busa and say, busa and say, okay, you refuse to I bear any day. Or say your best your application in and I'm
Oh,
for ref is that we see can I was saying no time now was saying no. And in summer air corner, Nina and say, Bema ye near down. Now, maybe as long as I me name the right thing I make Canada, me bo who de Yo, yambra where you now raise you know. Home Office are sending and we the legal representatives some emails regarding EU for applications. Regarding EU, because of the changes now, urban. Into Home Office want everyone, each and everyone to say, man can't try and I'm with changes urban. We always say changes been urban from 25th of February 2026. Changes are urban say omu person omu make sure say at least when you're eligible to UK nkrataa anaasɛ wowɔ UK passport anaasɛ woyɛ UK citizen anaasɛ wowɔ UK right of abode anaasɛ woyɛ Irish national no. Apart from sɛ wowɔ other categories of visas no, ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no electronic travel authorization ETA. Nti sɛ woanyɛ a wontumi woba nsrahwɛ wɔ UK a wontumi mma. Ɛna obi nso a ɔwɔ asetena wɔ hanom a wɔnyɛ yi visa no bi no, ɛwɔ sɛ wɔyɛ very careful because otu kwan no wɔ ɔba a border force betumi aha no. Yo, the UK for a day circulation because of this 25th of February 2026 changes are urban ne say no cry they say no sa email no is particular with EU settlement scheme regarding EU for more krom ha wo mo nyanye de say wo mo ye no omo say dear EU settlement scheme status holder, you are receiving this email because Home Office records show that you have status under the EU settlement scheme. Yo, because my EU for application be no, almost the same email we no send them say member me customers and answer me clients are my EU applications no koko. Eben is saying or say please read this information for all EU settled status holders about keeping your UK visas and information, UKVI account details up to date. Into EU for my ye visa ni bini ade. So, address or passport ne other nkikahono SSA ko na logi UK visa account no na update sa nioma we mu nyina. And a biomuso see changes to the residence requirement for people applying for settled status. Ninyina no say changes necessary was ninyina. Changes to the process for automatically granting settled status. Ninyina no omo pese omo che bibia no de omo ka nyina ne say update unioma nyina ewo UKVI account. Yo, what you need to do, got a new passport or identity document since you first applied. And no, you need to update it. Planning to travel, make sure the document number, expiring date, and nationality of your travel documents match those in your UKVI account. Omo be ye omo ka we nyina na wo mo nim de nti a wo mo ka saa de no. So we EU ni na wa settlement ni na asefo a make sure say u details be bia no check wo yi visa up to date. up to date. The reason why Omoka Saadi no one because from 25th of February 2026 no Omo ba straight about obi obebe bia ne nkrata sem enye emfamra kwan so. That is the reason why one more year Saudi we nyina. So lawyer na yema wa go back to the lawyer say wuntimi nya obetimi aboa na wa ya ama. Yeah, changes to settled status residence requirement.
Lawyer, any general kakra, say lawyer na ye ma wo, and I would need lawyer, Mestre wa, FB solicitors are darum and tinia. Media, minim lawyer bia apart from FB solicitors. Lawyer, they meet me in one dance here. And into Mr. Wa. Fire number we, na send a lawyer church, no. Bomodia na friend book appointment. Na ontimi emwa. It is very, very important. The eyes US in India. And the day go president now opedede dada ope fans social media president. Chrome had a slow but sure president too. Nkofo aye chomo aye deport o makufie. January nkwa minuaba bema omo dos papa. Enti GN number no your office line 0208 264 4800. FB solicitors, your office line is 0208 264 4800. Lawyer Francis, lawyer Otinini Uhuni. The number is 079 46772439. 079 46772439. Save these numbers. Nabo Modiana Free Lawyer and a book appointment. Anything about immigration, litigation, family law, Utikruma and Amia Wadum, Opasa Sibia to Ghana. That lawyer no more. Or your lawyer, I can vouch. You kid your friend, a professor of law. Babempa. Your address, and so FB solicitors, yes, suite E and F, the clock house. Your Toswab on Simon and Son. Your backing. Your nearest station, your backing train station. T. Ebusia Shannon Sumam. Lawyer Bachedi, Yantuashi.
Yo, me da say, Dr. Red. Yo, changes to settled status residence requirement. The Home Office has simplified the residence requirement that pre-settled status holders must meet to obtain settled status. You can now qualify for settled status if you have pre-settled status and been resident in the UK for at least 30 months, which is 2.5 years in the 5 years before you apply to settle status, and you arrive in the UK at least 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Deɛ meka atenten ne tiatia ne sɛ wode kɔ yɛ twi mu a ɔmo sɛ yɛde ka ma pre-settled na at least watena kurom 5 years who qualify to become when you indefinite leave to remain and anaasɛ settled status under the EU settlement scheme. Yo, and there are other things ɔmpɛ sɛ yɛhyɛ no nso ɛwɔ saa EU settlement scheme no mu. Ebi ne saying automated grant of settled status. You're very careful. Who is eligible? We are automatically converting pre-settled status holders to settled status, where possible, using UK tax and benefit records. Say almost yet changes be almost system no epic wa pre-settled. Now, what would they are linking up with the UK NI national insurance no with tax no and a benefit OG records no. Say demo they show say what now have more than 5 years automatically they will send you the indefinite leave and asset settled status. But bear in mind, it doesn't mean say why apply na wenya. Yeah, koko because case law by say was a Home Office ASRD way no tin ama omo ye no nti omo ball koko no mama 2 years grace period for you to do it. Now wanye na utukwan na oba na so o mensaka omo de check omo system no na mfa sebe wa na waye wo hu.
Wow.
I say, who still needs to apply for settled status? You will need to apply for settled status if any of these applies to you. Have not paid UK tax or received benefit for at least 30 months in the last 5 years. Are a family member who is not from the EEA or Switzerland. Are a joining family member who began residence in the UK after 31st of December 2020. Are under 18 years of age. Have other eligibility requirements, example, derivative rights. Encourage your family to apply for settled status if they are eligible. You can apply for them if they can't do it themselves. What the Omo can say, one can say I'm automated in the or sitting apply for it. You're very careful about that because Home Office that the information about no mo pese wo mo ye bibi. No nti na ama wo mo astarte yes ade we nyina no. Na wo say ye hye ne nso na ye make sure say ye be yes ade no say na be ya that ya semunti enkofa problems enkofa nyoma bebre emma. Yo, another update me pe say ye hwe Senior President of Tribunal's annual report highlights abuse of judges and increasing workloads in immigration and asylum chambers. Your tribunals, your president wadano. Now, normally every year, biano, ubiaba, Dodano na was man a report, ehun your ma, enkoye ewo na wɔnhwɛ sɛ wɔ sɛ aban ne bam na ɔbɛboa ame asɔlvo a na wasɔlvo. Ti last deɛ ɔda no yɛfrɛ no the Lord Justice Denjiman's first annual report. Wɔde ɛto dwa but mentumi nkan ne nyinaa ma menhwɛ nneɛma a ɔborɔboro so ɛfa backlogs sabe on your interest wo. Or say this increase for work in first year tribunal asylum chambers leads me to what is one of my priorities. That means that we're prioritizing backlogs, or because there was or no solve, namely dealing with backlogs. There have been rising caseloads in a number of chambers, which is the immigration chambers, and work is being done in particular to address backlogs. In first year tribunal, the employment tribunal, social security, child support as part of the social entitlement chambers. In the Ushama, the award can say a fan assure, cases be a delay. Cases be a delay. No tina your program no be fra lawyer na medema appeal ako abro 1 year I say na makasa sabe delay wo ho ntino ama omo prioritize first come first serve into definitely be do so but as to say when no eno dey mean to mean kire.
Okay.
Indeed, thank God, sir, the president, no, so no, Eddie Ababe Tuja say the problem cause no, and this idea no. Now let's hope, sir, we'll move it to me. But my own home secretary, your friend, Shimo, Shibana Mahmoud, sir, Umbeyisa in Semfoya no. Emma one also added to a just creative fast track appeal yibia.
The fast track high court
Ebema Nyoma Ako Wawa. Into the Home Secretary outlines plans for new immigration and appeals body.
We say, the fast track high court abaha.
As to the response to say backlogs in the no, and Obeka say obey BBA for home by outline plans for the new immigration and asylum appeals body no. In the end, share our plans now what the beba no. For now, we don't know much about the plans no. In the end, share the plans no wait me clear backlogs no course now because I say the immigration and asylum appeal system has seen significant increases in demand in recent years, with the asylum appeals case loads increasing from 7,000 in early 2023 to more than 51,000 at the end of March 2025. So that means Home Secretary ne statistics are one who when they got to Jano and Makai no 2023 na 7,000 and now cost 51,000 as at the end of March 2025. So that means appeals, endorse pa. But I am sure send a beya obey to me amano aba a form.
Lawyer,
Into
kakra.
o create problem or say ni staffing and funding. There's so many excuses are what they are no. But at the end of the day, you see when you're there, one solve what they know. One solve what they know.
Joe. Cases need to endorse over me a friend say the staff of a year home office. And internet they be a say when your lawyer papa. Obi o wa na ono deal with case na akra wa bre. No we dini biara. I as a teacher, one mark a student omodo do be e bia 500 no no kwa na kire maths. O markia na edu 180 so mo mark na hwemu na sense no dey call. No ni team na mark. And that is why you need a lawyer. A bit to me aboa na wetimi di wasema ma. Na ohun ede seem to be we raise it or the agina so e de ajo nkrata ma. And it me can for FB solicitors e the amount. Yeah, you backing. Na your address suite E&F the clock house. Your postcode is here IG11 8EQ. IG11 8EQ. Your office number is 0208 264 4800. Sanctional lawyer Francis out in the number 079 4677 2439. Ebusia Shanensho. Sir Ofra Ubuko appointment so that we know so why is serious so that lawyer will attend to you because we have a lot of cases are dealing. Now, a lawyer, we say, utie masem we you, young crata, nipa babwa young crata, a lawyer. So you have to pay for consultation, normal good advice. What you say, no found to file so near more. This is the only way. Now, lawyer, wait there, Miss Low, need the Mr. So who quite manas where you must catch us on so srew. Yeah, manufacture obey. Let's be honest to ourselves. And then let's support our own. Lawyer Baha, he gives us free consultation. But that is why I urge you say contact FB solicitors, not intimimboa. Now, Ghana for a kruma edos, mesremwa. If you much say over 100,000 Ghanaians a tikruma winning krata. Abusia lawyer they are fat no also say opeso boy a community no. And into numbers here let's share the videos. O free Ghana o ma maybe unu sister be and now madam for be will be nin krata share the video to him or her. Mimboa na sebio ono so nsanka ne krata because ne nsaka ne krata no ye adwuma anya we manisika akofie. Foreign remittances and also na eboa Ghana. This is very important. Nipa bebre no anam kromo mu ninkrata. Uninkrata enye frere. But e momo no, bomodian etu ho anam na nso nya bi. Na wo ho nto, na wanka se waso mu nto. Ko na ya chichichi ngofo yi. Se onenam dagin by ye friend say Kent Mantimu a we yamba hihyew. Wa hwe ni na fa relocation akọ Scotland. Scotland nso ye chichi. It imfa na abeko. That is why I make a choice say join the FB solicitors family. Na yemfa ya taban kese no emfa nkata wo so na nyame adaroma yemfa nimdie ne nyansa ene mra kwan so legally embo an nya onkrata Lawyer, my mention na memfa owura eye konedu. Ono ewo eye question wa. Say I need lawyer's contact. Lawyer a number and ready ato asoha e de amount. Eja konedu, yemo akwa aba.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lawyer.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Lawyer 80.
The patrol may want interfere now, may person may call adoption. And what Ghana person lawyer said, a better possible.
Why not? A better possible because UK or residency and adoption also no free Ghana.
Lawyer say possible. Lawyer say possible. So maybe I want him from Kakra. Lawyer say possible. Why not? It's lawyer be church. Lawyer ba church was.
Me ba church minka.
Alfred.
Alfred, what you minka?
Oh, ote come say the background I didn't meet you kakra.
Oh, okay. Yeah, adoption procedure no and so easy. We start free UK ha and sana wako wie ewo Ghana. Inti se ha wona opese ebo wa fa me number no na contact me. Na mencho ekwan a ye befa so. Because ye ka adoption ho asema na program no enso yen.
Adoption there ora Alfred possible dey mo me ho aka de ne dɔɔso legalities no dɔɔso. Itimese wa me the lawyer number ato ase ho ama. Bomodian na frɛ lawyer na eja book appointment na only lawyer ni hu nkomo. Why? You lawyer, yen to aso.
Yo, ena make an update no na ye de atudwa. Na ena me aka de ye to aso Wednesday na.
Show. Abusia enra Wednesday ye share program ase a guide to British citizenship by naturalization. 21st January no. And ye part 2 ye to aso. Na yebusa ye could do a yen pempen so yebusa say how do I satisfy the a year life in the UK requirement when I apply for British citizenship? Lawyer, a yes, uncle win and pese ye de chassis near to us. Say mum so.
Yo, me da say, British citizenship no. Ye wo kwai bebra ye di enya. Nkola de no ye friend no registration as a British citizen. Nkola we di less than 18. And no and 50 Wednesday no mpanyinfoɔ deɛ no ɛna ɛfrɛ no naturalization ɛno ɛna yɛreka ho asɛm na yɛborɔborɔ so from Wednesday no up to now ɛna yɛbɛduru ɛkwan a wɔrebisa sɛ how do I satisfy the life in the UK requirement when I apply for British citizenship. The idea is one of the requirements for British citizenship under the naturalization HSL was umiti life in UK and English language. But last Wednesday we talked about the English language, and acquire way to me and acquire a bear exemptive a phrase. When it comes to life in UK now, almost says a application now between these ranges now 18 and 65 now 64. I was life in UK and English language as part of the requirements. And America said Wednesday, we talked about the English language. As to for life in UK, two things. Omo app deɛ wɔ hɔ a wobɛsua a wode bɛkɔ akɔyɛ exams no. Anaasɛ wobɛtɔ book no na wasua. Ne nyinaa no yɛ UK abakwasɛm. Yɛka abakwasɛm a UK history. UK history. Most of them no, sɛ wotaa tie news, Sky ne BBC ne other stations in UK ha, wobɛnya bi afiri mu. Ɛna ɛyɛ biribi a sɛbe wotumi read the book ne nyinaa anaasɛ woyɛ app no na go through ne nyinaa kɔtakɔtakɔta sɛ uwie book ni nyinaa na usa cover enye den ukoye exams na every book no mu. But the thing is unnim computer use and no na wan hwe ya unwie questions no. Inti eno so no be by practicing how to answer questions with a computer, mouse and others. Well, I mean for funny issue be for obi na ọkọ akọyẹ sa exams ni bi na yẹ ka mouse na ọsẹ lawyer mi nkọyẹ adan a sẹ mouse yẹ bẹ chi mi o mi suro ekura. It's just by the way. Inti Mr. Emo, computer na ye use no and no na wo de kwa akọyẹ exams no. Inti basically utimi yes na you can answer ne ba already no wa click it. And at the end of the day, no exams now, results in the beba then to know what pass and our failing. Mr. Amo, the moment I'll be a book, no, I don't see say Ubenya problems in answering and passing the exams. I was all registered for the test. I don't know at the moment how much it costs. But is less than £100.
Okay.
And a biomonso no such exams no at times more bibi a friend no exemption. Yeka exemption, bronika exemption, I say ye ma won koye instruction bibinti. Inti yansha which category and I say nyoma ben the ma wo exempt from that. If you are less than 18, you don't do the life in UK exams. If you are above 65, you don't do the life in UK and the English exams. But, and a big but, if you are disabled, and also no one yet, but I was say unya consultant report for them to say we have assessed you, and based on that, we believe you can do the life in UK exams, let alone the English language exams. Because who was in the lawyer mintimincha. My yen dear war, dear war. And can yet, sir, ya, why yenunti. But as to say, Ubesia, and I said, dear Ushiano, Otiasia, and I said, Ontiasia. Because a no issue, no. Because Ankahema, Omodi Adena Beto, or computer, so who reading out the question as here, answers Nina, Ibema, available answers to pick from.
Yeah.
It is a one tears here. How can you make the answer? And no any problem a war no more. Based on that, at least you can be assessed by a consultant, but you can't stand all of a sudden and go to the consultant. It has to start from your GP. Only you could do no, I refer to a consultant to assess your disability. Now, who claim or not? And that's how it works. Either you have to write the exams if you are 18 to 64, or you want to be exempt from. By exemption, you have to make sure at least with our disability within these ranges, 18 to 64. But we are above 65, and no, you don't need to write life in UK and English language. That is what the immigration rules echo.
Your lawyer, I mean, 4 questions, a year, TikTok, so every a year, Nana Bob, any Ora, a year dancer. Now, Nana Bob, echo with our my next question. What is a year the good character requirement for a British, a year, for a British citizenship application? Now, Nana Bob said he got fined and over 6 point for a year for getting to pay car insurance December a year by police. Now we'll be to apply for citizenship now. And a year done so and Subusa said, why will I be asked to provide a valid COS in 10 days after my skilled worker application. Or don't show Eddie Ubusa.
I say why?
The question is why? Why will I be asked? I didn't need to say. Or say, why will I be asked to provide a valid COS in 10 days after my skilled worker application?
Why na ebusa no?
And if my catch on requested na umbra.
Good. Because one of the reason why I keep asking questions, you know.
Yeah.
These are the reason why, because I can't give you straight answer. You're expecting a straight answer from the lawyer. It's not possible. Yo, Nana Bob, you know, because of insurance, when you have 6 points for the driving license. Nana, when it comes to the good character, now I think and another Dr. Rain person will be for the next question, you know. Or say the British Nationality Act 1981 requires any person who wishes to naturalize as a British citizen to be of good character. An explanation of how this requirement is assessed is provided in the nationality policy guidance, including a non-exhaustive list of conduct that will mean an applicant is not of good character. These relate to criminality, 1, terrorism, 2, financial soundness, 3, notoriety, deception, and dishonesty, and immigration-related matters such as unlawful residence in the UK due to overstay. Advice from an immigration lawyer will ensure that any potential good character issues are identified and properly addressed as part of your application. Good character requirement, you know, I think some years back, and as last year, you're talking about that. But there are so many things involved in the good character requirement. So many issues are Home Office ECA in terms of good character requirement. On my year documentation, it covers about 59 pages. The current version was updated on the 11th of February 2025. Now, Ushema Nyoma Bebre Womoka Efahono, my membrobro ebiso, because if we have Nana Bob question, so idea it entails so many things, make a application. Na deɛ na sɛ koraa no ɔmoma ɛde bɛka ho anaasɛ ɔmo raise as issue a ɔmo de ma ne bɛyɛ mbra as part of the naturalization application no wo entry ɛwɔ UK ha, because mostly amanfoɔ fa ɛkwan bebree so na ɔmo de bɛwura mu. Na ebi ne sɛn, ebi fa border, ebi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo yɛnstampo ɔmo passport mu ɛne saa adeɛ no. On that note, it has affected the woman to me and naturalize as British citizen. Because Home Office records need to meet us say yenya yentumi ehu kwan a wodi bewura mu ewo UK. And no idea ba kwan na make us last year ya no mo introduce that bit ni be shame. Until first now before that Sir, who can be say, oh, I can't say na me nobody amount. But this time, no back research, I'm making sure say I am pass data would be real baby I offer real i.e. Heathrow, Gatwick, Stansted, Nina say for no, I am pass honor the be real So when to me on my record and show I am one of the refusers are urban saying.
Yo. Now, so no about why?
My also be a so. Say now we back to the good character. No, now my answer na Bob the na come.
Yo. Now, so lawyer Sebusa question.
Hello.
Hello.
But me bias dependent initially, and I'm main applicant no. Ne contract ne expired now obeko. And me switch it to apply for the EU settlement scheme no. But say menya metimi enya nursing pin and I apply for Jumana minya na company na mama US. Say me find apply for visa. But me apply for visa no. Omo send me email say visa COS ninja valid. Me provide a valid COS within 10 days. But me ntiasie.
Yo, that's so. The TN is a OC company and a mouse COS.
But I
Yo, I don't think I won't come back to the company now in country almost say almost COS no the no. What they apply for home office no. But almost say any valid to provide another COS within 10 days. Net year the omobeka. Sir, one feel say genuine COS they should contact home office and rectify that issue.
okay, me catch mo. And I say me upload serious number the mammy genuine. Me upload more na minti or further explanation.
Okay. That's one of your application now.
But I mean, me
A honey problem no. Nyoma bebre koswa. These are the reason why our home office feels that we ordinary lay person who nim ranity. Ye picket nyoma bini atwa mam. Sabi, and yase bia may campaign for lawyers. Nyoma bebre se lawyer na ya home office in Nikwan so mbebusa that question. All because experience, one him say lawyer no nim rano. Who ni say? Who's there? Who share the worker chairman now? Now a partner. And a partner no in term and I'll call EU and what's our barbenya COS are woye. A history of how our immigration are transpired. Such a thing, a new concept when we have such an application. I was a lawyer now with the man. Now lawyer explaining how you arrive at current COS, But mostly, fine. What filling form no? What about your explanation to the home office?
That's it. Technicalities in the burial.
Because at the end of the day, home office, what pitches are or the bedroom musa. Because lawyer, be a friend a cover letter to explain all these things. In the case where can you not wajojo?
Otiasie.
But who there no? Just the form ni pekeke into one answers to the questions. Into a fan the mark, no asa to amount, no delay. Into these are the reason why most of lawyer made my application I call a chedodo. No more busa hana ye me and me ye and I'm so because most of the things who there no technicalities be but who the technicality woman may can't 76 here. So the form has to be filled and that's fine. But
What feeling from them into where we?
So lawyer na yema obey explaining to the home office. And the lawyer needs to explain all these things. Because first when you make us who can you maybe how I obey remu and the client will go through her to this stage. All these things needs to be explained to the caseworker. Into home office, the caseworker or triwo a client or the remuna or expect to say we COS Ukrano any question when you COS I was say Kawujina the new ebe muno. That's the reason why I always say on who say COS near valid and I never valid. But
Nana, where the message one say, Bomodian na a friend is saying, friend lawyer, why? You see, somebody be why I can see a kuma, a betche. For lawyer, me the normal tag you, na book appointment. Na omwa on tentemwa. Na yeah the right thing. Because you see a crewman, one of the things I'm going to say, I'm rather a procedure. And when you miss one procedure, the person or no so amount crata. Or no abine someone who to me is up obey you soon the prerogative to either sell the bema and answer on farmer. So say, aha, that is the reason why lawyers were. We should not be afraid about the cost, because a crewman one your money here, boka says come more than senka unya lawyer, papa they say a lawyer Francis will free FB solicitors. Why? Timesrewa friend no. I was
the contact na trust me friend.
Yes, the contact 079 on one kasa mobile line no 079 46 77 2439.
079 4677 2439.
Yes, we are friend no. Why the book appointment na poko hu no. Or back in me. Oh, I am for area ben.
But they say they will play off.
No problem. Maybe I will be able to me. I friend is saying a meeting. Why? Na wama wakwanche no. Why?
But your Matimidasi.
Bibi abe fine. Bibi any so na contact him. Why?
But your Matim.
That's you. Obrimpon. Ana. Yeah, Obrimpon. Yes, lawyer it's you.
Good morning.
Yo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, rather. Sorry. What are your friends? I thought you were coming to my my friends from what you say. I'm a lawyer, Cassimi. I'm a younger saint to me, your friends, a younger Sabi, most your friend, any about you put your lawyers are Bibiania, Biana, Omonum Transit Biama, but anybody individual mobile and say, no, your mother is all, or to my Yomama, and the moment you much channel. But so when your lawyer must be Biania, on the human say, or what trust no Bibiano, your friends, who know it all. What's up? Who knows time your friend come here me no much in the bear business in BBN also could be a lawyer. I'm stressing like this. Who contact a lawyer and now the watch mother or lawyer and baby Biama, Scar Crabby Chaman. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. It's lawyer that's say your friends and put out the man, you TV that's missing from
you, Obrimpon. Yes, that's the and no one of Brimpon can be a 2 year animal for say, Messer wa your lawyer. Found who share a year FB solicitors at Taban Casinasi. Media money with social media. BBA the cram with me as Abba. And I'm Muslim send me a genuine. Yan Jew BC can concudi. There be Tofiaqua. Ye cranny a bumpire say numbers of Munyan Crata Subet. Timesra may come full FB solicitors amount. Lawyer Francis number near 079 46 77 2439. And a office line is 0208 264 4800. Kobe, ETO. But you're on mute. Lawyer, Ewa Hase, Lawyer Francis. Hello, Kobe. You lawyer. I'm say you know Kobe. On your ready to lawyer. Yen twice way.
Yo, good character. Na ye come was no. Oshema and America no. Home office wo nyoma bebra mo consider as good character. As good character. Na ebi ni say nyoma mo share good character criminality, which is if they have not respect or are not prepared to abide by the law. And I tell you, make can say, more so utna UK Hanoma or say udi embraso. Because no idea about they feel say amount for be fine yasem. Because I say they have been convicted of a crime or there are reasonable grounds to suspect, meaning it is more likely than not they have been involved in crime. And our international crimes terrorism, and other non-conducive activity. If they have been involved or associated with war crimes, crimes against humanity, or genocide, terrorism, or other actions that are considered not to be conducive to the public good. Omuta use two terms, you feel say saa nneɛma wei mu no wonyɛ good, wonyɛ sɛ wo character ɛnyɛ conducive to the public good a, that means some person will refuse your application, because of my research be and as I say, because of the global village now, technology wise in men your what is about could debone or Ghana now or Monte and as a munya record no Johnny Abesha. Baby, I will be bet you. All because of what global village technology. And a almost so
Technology.
financial soundness. So because a lawyer when so far good character no home. Or say if their financial affairs have not been in appropriate order. For example, they have failed to pay taxes for which they were liable or have accrued significant debt. Because an American, Cromano, almost saa nneɛma wei nyinaa de assess sɛ wonyɛ ɔman papa, wontua wo tax, wode ka wontua, ne nyinaa no, they see to be say a part of good character ne bi. And notoriety, what is if their activities have been notorious and cast serious doubt on their standing in the local community. Maybe can say usune ubain, sena usubai esitie wo baby a wote no. Eno nyina no wo mo hwe enti hu say wo good character and I say only good character. And a biom so your frame be deception and dishonesty. No if they have been deliberately dishonest or deceptive in their dealings with the UK government. For example, they have made false claims in order to obtain benefit. When you know account towards good character, so person will naturalize here. Sika bi wɔ hɔ ni kwan sɛ wogye megye benefit wo se menni hwee but yɛba akɔhwɛ mu no na account fatty money bi wom woyɛ transfer bi ɛkokɔ baabi ne n'asefoɔ ma menka story bi nkyerɛ baabi a na mewɔ first no obi de bae sɛ council abu ɛka agu ne so na yɛbɛhwehwɛ mu no not knowing benefit bi a ɛni kwan sɛ wɔgye no wɔgyegye. Kanu could do about £75,000.
Yeah. I know the story. Yeah.
See, I mean, can you panic to Ghana or free chromo? No one there too. Because
Yeah,
I was mean to meet you as a way. What that wonder. And I make a joke say, Jessica be an yedi. And a chroma no, and 10 one half on be says problem number.
And yet, when you be what TikToks no team no eddy, no J benefit. Now see Onia Hodin, no din and Hodin Abidina a year TikTok or so, no cancel, no reno jampo. And they almost share TikTok now. On can't tell when you animal. And check. Pomano was here, dear man, or so to me until original TikTok. So, oh, you did their walk on to quiet child upon his animal. In any video, no, the comma, a yes, uncle, for ya. You bet any benefit, you so as I would cancel us out to Susanna or down Crano or say Mike Tyson, and you same boot, and who didn't say Moon or TikToks. Yes, and also. Lawyer, Yama Azu, and Busan, a question if we are here to us.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm already a quick one. Your friend is a person may naturalization. Now, me busase. Police stop me. Now insurance 3 days. So mo bring me penalty me try. Now me busa lawyer say a bit me affect me naturalization.
Jo. I don't know technicalities be wo. I don't know technicalities na ho no say when your lawyer dey a wa hwe ni no no omutimi hye da ha adwene ankofo we dey bi omo pe kwan we fa so many skadi ama omo mai but ya dey a lawyer betimi abonti yenti lawyer
Yo, me da say once na me bobo bonioma ebema omudi ejina so say who good character na who ni good character. Mabobo deception and dishonesty. Who the only falling under deception and dishonesty. As long as we application no, now we declare sa how na who ko mu no. I was so more say police stop o. Bibinti no mo stop o. And as a be almost fine on a here.
And then the
Although
technicalities,
140
no.
out, no, you need to declare it. So when declare, it will fall under deception and dishonesty. When you are what did the American say? Who declare doesn't mean say you be refuse your application. Because if you say obia boni batanipa Bible grants waka says at least the one year boni dano want to bo emo obano. Why the Timmy to bo bono obi any ho. Inti boni ni they believe say why boni no. Now as to say obeka no kre no and then near sem no. Me can cry why we are from naturalization. There be entisa.
The truth shall set you free.
Because who can Ukraine now who can't no more check say yampa say now we are. That means omonim say we are born here obey to me and repenting. And I will shema obi born here and say immigration near the court detention near the bar. One of the reason why omoya side and say yeah reform nipa no. Reformation, retribution, all these things tells you say one home and what's to say few born home. Mr. Menya suffer, but I need to bring this thing. And Osha it goes hand in hand with the Bible.
When the annual you should lawyer, that's all.
Inti sa no mo pese also be reform a free that.
Any idea a friends of Furata or UK crown and come jana that.
Mr. Omen for politics in my
Oh, that be say a clear good example. So also detention center.
That means who your application now fashion soon explaining. The moment I say no, what my case worker Jumano I am mere.
Aman.
But the one man I'm fine says when declare one no can find out a one obey you the law of deception and dishonesty against you, not the refuse you.
Yo, also Tibomodiana friend lawyer. Why? Na wow. Na to me now citizenship term. Why?
All right.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, also the question I can no book appointment. Nebusa lawyer. Why? Mestre why your time no cry aso lawyer eja obano be chirichiri musa no a. Mestre mo ade aka no you book appointment no afre lawyer. Lawyer number 07946772439 na G dia ensemo a opese obusa ne nyina. Lawyer yento aso.
Yo, inti emra yenua Nana Bob case in so. Inti Nana case Nana Bob the ubusa na. The match mo your last colleague, Mr. Who your naturalization declare offense or committee and a penalty at the mao and how we're working towards the penalty. Into with this, I don't see sir it was or more refusal with naturalization. Unless when declare it will fall under the good character, afraid be deception and dishonesty. And it's one of the mandatory refusal case worker may issue against your naturalization.
Sure. Lawyer, questions I've got about 4 questions more to go. I see who can be a referee for my British citizenship application.
Normally we have British citizenship application. I don't know who be for 2 referees. Your car referee, I am kind of original park so or abe or na say or di football no or your referee for the football. Where technical word you use for obi a wo di wo ho adanse e fa say wono yema naturalization. In today, can say as part of your application, you would need to provide 2 referees. One referee must be holder of a British citizen passport and either a professional person or over the age of 25. The other referee should be a person or any nationality who has professional standing. This can include a minister of religion, civil servant, or a member of professional body such as an accountant or a solicitor who is not representing you with this application. Because many people, lawyer say, yes, solicitor and no matter say, na some na me application, no, ade me application, ade nti na say me say your referee. Nti o make us ye di intro. Emrane ma ho kwan sa.
Now, Obi or disabled, so bet me no crap British passport.
Yes, obey to me. So do one dance here. Sana say onka yenka say what benefit inti there be. Into was say at least I was say back here the British name. We're professional. Now say we're over 25. That's it. The other one bet me I Ghana and Zimbabwe, Nigeria, and will be as long as we're indefinite to Okroma.
Sure. Lawyer, when will I receive a British passport?
Yo, and only idea about Sabe a community no, you're interpreting differently. Because Ushema British nationality application no. When you're indefinite, we are proceeding and saying I was say person will naturalize here na why naturalization application and now say why British citizenship application no. Now who naturalize we are you be a friend of certificate of naturalization. In the certificate of naturalization and no and I would apply for passport. But also on procedure no. Naturalize first, get a certificate of the application, then apply for British passport. So that's where on Sabeka British passport.
Okay.
Yeah.
You. Lawyer, yes, I'm sure a year a friend is saying, how much are the British citizenship application fees?
Yo, how much? Because I am in town Kasika Semno because home office almost is Sikano all the time. As of 2025 here term we see we naturalization application now £1,735 including the ceremony which is £130 no. In the total ceremony stroke the home office fee £1,735.
Wow, yo. I was any MB solicitors na between commercial lawyer Francis and Otin, anything about immigration, family litigation, they are the best. I may recommend it. Pay a chair kwaya, a suite E&F, the clock house, the tosso abonsign no miensa. Now you backing the nearest station, so a backing train station. Your postcode your IG 11 8EQ. Pay your office telephone number 0208 264 4800. Samson a lawyer Francis Awuhunu and the number is 079 4677 2439. Mr. Moa, and share a video. We a part 2 of a guide to British citizenship by naturalization. Open video no part 1 or call a Dr. Ren TV our YouTuber on Sabekadina. There are a lot of videos legal digest lawyer at church. Timesha Moa, Yanshanis, Mama Angela, Mame, Mamuna mo aquaba, Moa joining so a TikTok so Mamuna mo aquaba. Lawyer, finally, Ebusa said, how long will it take to receive a decision on an application for naturalization as a British citizen?
Currently the Home Office air canon as almost say it can take up to 6 months, up to 6 months. But so bibia and answer they feel say they don't have any backlog and others now, especially within 2 to 4 months.
Hey,
Yeah, nature, but it depends on so many factors, including the backlogs and also including more applications being received by the Home Office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I feel the Home Office, because our £5 billion here, a year last week, for Dagenham, nay, a year friends, a Kent man, Timway, Sasiki, lawyer. Say, come to me, they are employing for Home Office, no more to your £5 billion.
My main case been for Sadia no. Because it get some time ago, now many case workers na it didn't come off from Home Office. Now there are more kind of say season be wa yeah na applications ni ba bebre kwa. E bi wo nso a omo nkrofo no e call holidays. E bi wo nso a e was say omo training a month for to become a case worker. It is one factors na ya American. These are the factors ma applications ni che bebre. And almost running as a business. Because all application fee no edit you can as for. It is business is not more no. So mo fa man for bebre na some season be wo manya applications na ma bebre e was so mo ye den omo tua sa ankrofo ne ka.
And Omonia the reserve. Omonia said the reserve army no. Omonia reserve army. Lawyer.
And they believe say enyuma omo ye na confidentiality enyo obia na eso omo fa no. To show my even no more we adwuma Home Office no bebre nka omo adwuma omo ye.
Yeah, which is true.
Because of confidentiality, secrecy, oath of secrecy, and that's the reason why I'll be at my Home Office. Now, anything, so who names or my Home Office?
Yeah.
These are the things almost changing me. No, I'm sure okay, meeting myself. That is it.
5 billion, almost 5 billion. That's the change call for
5 billion. No, my country say the enforcement for immigration enforcement. And money, idea of what
and no enforcement crack enforcement crack £5 billion. See, I'm finding change call for
we don't have the right to question them because they have a target to reduce the net migration to a certain number. And that's what they are working. They believe
you trace a cat was here for what change call for. She sees you in Nam Scotland, in Nam a friend is saying a Wales, in Nam London. Change call for
last year, almost say, baby, we are coming for you.
Hey, wait, you look where was Donald Trump. Ha! Matua benu me ho we dey aba matua nu me ho.
Masa. I don't think the above would the say at least so when crata some NCP the best thing is kohun lawyer. And mostly there are so many applications under the immigration rules ube to me aye. Ni nyina ne say obeka wasem na lawyer ne behu or no be draw plan no what show kwanya wo dey be fast because what I've realized is people go the traditional way say kwan way na say me dey fast. And I said, Kwanwe na I was saying the same thing. And the funny thing is, no two cases are the same. I don't know. I'll keep saying that. And at the same time, no, we case them call the same case worker or that.
Correct.
Because Home Office know the reason why they will spread it up.
Yeah.
So Mr. Amoyanya, very careful about that.
Yo. Lawyer, will be last question. May want my advice na me jamwako. Or say, please, I've submitted my application for my child for a year 16 a year month. Now as EU member and no response. Me the lawyer number attack you, but what the friend a book appointment na lawyer into me and need you my Ghana. Lawyer, finally there na the bit. And I mean say be a person o can be fan ho.
The American farm is maybe because we application they will send you acknowledgement letter. The only thing is just reply to that and say it's been a while now. You've not heard from them. You need an update. That's it. So now yeah. So lawyer na go back to the lawyer. Don't chase any up now.
Ora John Broby was a good job lawyer. Kelvino and so HIA say Ayiko lawyer. Lawyer. Ɛdeɛ na ade begya yɛn mmerɛ a yɛde ɛyɛ ɛnɛ yɛn nkyerɛkyerɛ no a ɛfa ɛkwan a yɛbɛtumi naturalize abɛyɛ British citizen.
The mede ebeja a for ne ahwɛfoɔ ɛwɔ platform ne nso me platform no first ɛyɛ aseda kɛseɛ kɔ ma otwe de ampɔn ɛna secondly ɛkɔ ɛma wo sɛ daa ne de nyinaa woso yɛ mu ma yɛde brɛ yɛtie for because it let me feel joy say at least we are doing something to help our community.
Yeah.
But obi it's not because lawyer me that sorry na at least ahoɔden wɔ hɔ meyɛ research na mebɛtena so na mekasa na at least nipa bɛyɛ 1 or 2 etumi fa bi na ɔde sesa na brabɔ a ɛma m'ani gye paa.
Yeah.
Ɛma m'ani gye. Ama mahu sɛ ade a meyɛ nyinaa no at least mfasoɔ ɛwɔ so. Ɛno ɛna ne me joy, ɛno ne me happiness. Because woyɛ wei nyinaa na improvement ama obi life mu a sɛbe deɛ woyɛ no eso emfaso and I me de pa also testify bi ema me nipa no so ba no abe testify that tells us at least we are doing the right thing, we are helping the community, and that's why Timbia me sorry every Wednesdays and every Saturdays, the Wednesdays 7 to 8 Ebemamo Legal Digest, and on Saturdays 12 to 1 Emamo Sadi Wayne church. Although me yem adwuma so still as long as I see say it helps the community, it's good for me. Yo, the media a tier for near for my platform, also platform. And then and I said you share TikTok, YouTube, other platforms, and say Yemma yeni enda home. Stembia me kasa same way, minim the entire American. Because I feel 2026 it will be a good year for us. Yeah, we will go through a lot. All because changes our home office Edinburgh, I feel now implementations they started. If we 2026 equal started ending of 2025, November, December, morning as for. That means and they believe the changes nearby, believe now they say it will reduce immigration. They've picked the baby at the first loopholes and these are changes neighbor. How can you say skilled workers near that you say 5 years or settlement you per se you're extending it to 10 years? How? So that tells you they know what they are doing. And they are going to put things in such a way that they will make people's life difficult in this country. Obi on YouTube with some number anyway. So that tells you we need to be eye-opener. Have a look at it. As long as we indefinite, even crown, the best thing is seek a legal advice. And it will be given to you in such a way that you build upon it to achieve your indefinite, to achieve your status in this country. As long as our person will plan and say UK, be you will person will. And I never quite American. Once I read about the good character, they talk about criminality, they talk about what lifestyle in the UK here. Obi or TikTok or can see UK is a trap. So what I hear that no man or can he's talking about good sense and it's a trap it's really, really a trap. Yeah, the answer about Kubemani, the answer about Koji. but ne nyinaa ne sɛ wobɛma w'ani ada hɔ no mu. Yo, Dr. Rain, Mr. Dawasi Biom, send them so wama your program no aba awieye. FB solicitors, me and make say your friend lawyer Francis. Next week, Wednesday, 7 to 8. Yankopɔn de kyɛn a yɛbɛsɛ ahyia. Yɛakra mo.
Yo, lawyer, Inasi, Namimfa, Mohammed, lawyer number 079-4677-2439. FB Solicitors office line is 0208-264-4800. Tibomodia, reach out, ne book appointment na only lawyer and reaching Komo. Yabeda Munina Masi for your support. Share the video so I will call Dr. Ren TV or YouTube so edaso na share it. Na question bi a obi answer na frɛ MB solicitors na lawyer ɛne ne pam for mboa yɛtwa 5 billion ɛwɔ UK sɛ yɛmfa M4 sɛ yɛgyekye nkɔmfoɔ woni nkrata mbohu deɛ ohia ɛyɛ MB solicitors fa wo ho ɛkɔdan wɔ mo na ɔmo mbɔmɔden a ɛnkyerɛ wɔ ɛkwan no a nso nsa bɛka wo nkrata ɛnyɛ sɛ obi bɛwo nko a ɛna obɛtumi gyina so nya wo nkrata so many ways a wo kurom a for lack of knowledge, the people perish. It makes wa and intina lawyer, wakwako gain the knowledge. Our be a lawyer, only him into better or quino answer account crata. Aha, and the yeah, have a great weekend. Lawyer, yes, that's a